Have you ever thought, what if I lived a different kind of life?
That's exactly what I was thinking when I gave up my corporate office job and hit the road. Those of you that have been sharing that journey will know for the past 10 years I've been living the van life, overlanding through some of the most remote and inspiring locations on the planet, from South America to Arctic Alaska, Europe to Africa. What a life of adventure it's been.
But you guys know there's been more than my fair share of struggles on that journey. Remember that time the entire Combi burned down? Or that time that I rebuilt the engine, what was it, 11 times in one road trip? All right, it was a 6-year road trip and we crossed the entire planet. And these days I have learned to take better care of our Combi, but still.
I reckon the troubles I've had with my life adventures are mostly because of my choice of vehicle, our beloved Combi Boomerang. He gives about as many surprises as you'd expect from a 50-year-old vintage van. But that's only one part of the story. Travel sure does give you many opportunities to reflect and grow. And I've got to be honest, not all of the problems with Combi Life have been Combi related. Those of you who've watched the Combi Life Adventure series from the beginning will know, as much as I love the call of the open road, I'm also searching for someone to share all of life's adventures with. I guess you could say, my forever person. The trouble is, this kind of life, although amazing at times, isn't always as glamorous as the Insta feeds will make you believe. And as I've very publicly shared, Combi Life just isn't for everyone.
Loves me not. Loves me. Loves me not.
So now, after a decade of Combi Life, one burning question remains. Is it the Combi? Is it the lifestyle? Or is it me? In this series, I'm going to find out once and for all.
Apparently this is a road.
You're good.
I'm laying it all on the line. This is make or break for Combi Life.
So I guess it's about time you introduced me then. I'm Tamara.
That's a big one. That's a really big one.
I suppose you could say I've got a passion for adventure. And to be honest, van life has always called to me.
So that's 2 out of 3 boxes ticked. So what's the plan? Well, I guess this will be our first van life date together.
Van life is going to get better than this.
With no trial weekend away at a local campsite, we're jumping in at the deep end with the hardest type of van life, full-time winter van life.
When the seasons changed, Ben suggested we take a short road trip south to find some sunshine, escape winter, live and work off-grid as digital nomads, exploring new countries and enjoying fresh adventures every day.
Wow.
All as we connect and grow together, but also as individuals.
Sounds nice, doesn't it? But winter van life can be tough.
What idea was this?
Heck, full-time van life can be tough. And I'm just praying that Combi Life can deliver on that van life dream. I'm praying for trouble-free motoring.
I don't really want to drive anywhere it's not safe.
Plenty of sunshine.
We are out of water, but our tank is frozen anyway.
And zero Combi Life drama.
If this situation couldn't get any worse.
Because quite frankly, this time it has to work.
Things are not going so well for us here.
Day 31, it was absolutely barbaric out there.
Let's go, rolling.
Rolling!
Okay.
High five to the Combi crew. If you like what we do, please join the Combi crew on Patreon and YouTube channel members. It's the best way to keep the Combi Life videos rolling.
Inside the Combi, outside the Combi. And we're about to start our adventure. It's literally ice outside. This is going to be a really tough start to van life. You connect.
That's about all my clothes. Basically, we haven't really left enough time to get ourselves ready for the boat, which is in 2 hours. I'm just finishing packing. Tamara is just starting packing.
Next stop, let's get Tamara, see if she's packed, because we've got about 45 minutes until the boat comes.
How you doing?
Fancy seeing you here.
Are you bringing that big backpack? Because we've got nowhere to put that. I'm sorry about the mess.
Oh,
I know.
Do you think I should take a pair of climbing shoes?
Don't normally have so much surfing and climbing gear, but I guess that's a good thing.
Alex, thank you for lending Tamara your surfboard. Your surfboard's so ugly.
you bringing out a fishing rod? We've already got a fishing rod.
We need two. How are we going to catch all our dinner?
It's missing a little furry companion.
Oof.
Wow,
Sorry.
Strong arm you've got. Have that. Right. Okay. Big adventure.
Great start.
I know, right? 8 point in turn to start. You ready?
No!
I'm not ready either. Forecast is for 1 degree tonight. It's going to be cold.
Oh, we're going on our adventure!
Road trip!
I've definitely forgotten something.
Oh, 100%. I always forgot the pillows and all the curtains before. Oh, those, yes, we'll bring those. Mama Jamin sending us off with some tasty treats, and we've got a pasta bake as well for later. Thanks, Mum. Yes.
I'm really proud of you for how you handled everything today. Wait, this is chicken?
Yeah.
Is it still rolling?
No. You just ate a chicken breast like a lollipop and then bobbed your head in all the sauce.
It's for later.
Just drip into the... My God. You know how much time we spent cleaning this thing? Worst things have happened. You're not one of those girly girls, are you?
Clearly not.
Good.
I don't think this would work if I was girly girl.
There's the boat behind us.
Do your wing mirrors go in?
No. Next stop, France, in the dark, but we will see you in the morning somewhere in France. I don't know where, but it will be so cool.
Mon amis.
Mwah. First night in the van, and the temperature is minus 1.3 outside.
The fridge is warmer.
Thank God we have this. What's the combi?
So all this hotness is warming up the air.
All this hotness, all this Serbian hotness.
All this hotness.
This van life is going to get better than this. It's a bit miserable, but credit to you for coming out in these below freezing temperatures for your first night camping. I mean, that's hardcore. See you tomorrow. Morning.
Morning.
Believe it or not, it is morning. Didn't sleep much last night. How about you?
Hours.
A couple hours, yeah. Even had to bring Alaska into the bed because it was cold. Hey Chica, first night sleeping in the combi bed ever. That's the coldest night I've slept in Boomerang. It's a pretty poor night's sleep, but hopefully we're off to warmer climate. Oh, that's cold, minus 4.7. I'm actually worried that our water tanks are going to freeze at that temperature. Just got away with that. It is cold in northern France, but my gosh is it beautiful. It's like a winter wonderland.
That's your mistletoe.
Mistletoe? You sure? Oh, it's mistletoe. It's too early for tongues. That's the first time I've ever kissed under real mistletoe.
As beautiful as this icy wild camp is,
Bonjour, bonjour.
and as much as we like France, it was too cold for our usual summer activities like fishing. The van life would continue as usual,
You're decent.
and already we were grateful for the sanctuary of our home on wheels.
Even Alaska wasn't this cold.
But it was clear that winter van life was going to be extra challenging.
Water's still working, but the drain's frozen. Luckily, the tank seems to be okay, I think. We'll find out later when it thaws.
And we were going to have to get south as fast as we could.
Oh, it got down to minus 6.8 outside. Holy crap. Got down to the lowest it got down to in here was 1.4. Right, you got this, Tamara. You're going to drive, I'm going to push. We're going to cross our fingers. Let's go, come on. It was quite an eventful night last night. A lot warmer than the previous night, but, well, let me show you. As you can see, quite muddy the wheels, which means we had a bit of an adventure finding camp last night. This is where we ended up staying. It's a little picnic area. It's very suitable, very nice, very remote. Sit on, it wasn't so damn cold. But it didn't all happen that smoothly, did it, last night when we were trying to find this location. Google told us the turning was not down there, but actually down there, just in this bit here. And as it was dark when we got here, which it is, and we get to every single campsite this time of year because it gets dark at like 4 o'clock, we couldn't exactly see, so we tried to go down here, and then it all went very wrong.
As we were driving, as soon as we pulled in and just started driving a little bit, we realised we were totally in the wrong place, and it's actually someone's allotment. And if you look, you can see it's not only slightly sideways, but it's all really muddy as well. So as we're driving, you can feel the back end slipping. And at this point, it was, we've got to go to the end and just hope we can turn around, which kind of failed at, didn't we?
We kind of did. It got ourselves into a little bit of a predicament, trying to find a camp spot, which this is not. This is an allotment field. Now this is happening. Sand ladders are out. This is it.
Scene of the crime.
Yeah, we started coming in here, and as soon as the lights shined up at the end of this and we realised this was not what we were heading for, we basically had to just floor it to get up there, but it was too late. Not good. Really can't show you much from this side at all at the moment because it's so cold. I've just got to get on with this. But the really worst part of all of this is on this side, I've got a sand ladder and 2 massive piles of manure. There's like huge piles of shit right next to this. What? As if this situation couldn't get any worse. So much manure on my shoes. They're my only pair of shoes. I got flip-flops on these. The wheels just started spinning straight away, and we knew we were on a slant. It was muddy. We were really screwed. I was surprised when the combi dug into the sand tracks. Did you see them fly under the wheels? It was like the first time I've had to break them out and use them. And they worked really well. It's difficult to explain exactly. The more we were trying to get out of the stuck patch over here, the more we were slipping down towards this manure pile here. Yeah, like I'm soon just gonna have to sleep. Right, you got this, Tamara. You're gonna drive, I'm gonna push. We're gonna cross our fingers. Yeah. Let's go, come on. Laska, do you remember this last night? Do you remember?
And it's hard to hear each other as well. Try to communicate.
Drama's almost over. I think we're gonna get out of this without too much manure on us. A little bit. Oh shit. And we're just gonna keep going, I think. We just managed to get out.
Did you feel the slipping?
Yeah, do you see it? Do you see it? When you were in the car and you were driving and I was trying to push it, it was just flicking manure all over me.
So I guess my one job is going to be cleaning your shoes as a thank you for getting out of the mess I got us in.
Flipping Google navigation again, it's like the 3rd time it's taken us down the wrong place in 2 days. I think the worst part of it is it's dark, it was really cold, it's still really cold now, and it was just like, oh, we can't deal with this. And for a second I was thinking we're just going to sleep like on this slant in this manure patch here because we'll deal with it tomorrow, but it's even colder this morning. I'm glad we got out of it and had a nice flat night's sleep.
With a glass of red.
With a glass of beautiful French red wine.
Much needed.
We dealt with it well though, didn't we? It was a good test for our new travel companionship. I think we did well. I
think we did very well. We ended it with smiles and woohoos and bravos.
Bravo! Bravo, Ben! Ade!
Bravo, Ben! Ade!
We've got a couple of little clean-up jobs to do this morning, as well as pumping up our tyres, get these sand ladders back on because we couldn't quite get them on last night and it was really getting cold, and I think we damaged the combi a little bit in the process in the dark. And check on the engine because it's been a couple of days on the road after our big tune-up. Boomerang, we chipped your paint. That's sad. No, everything looks good. Tamara, can you check the oil for me please?
No worries, let's do it. Halfway?
He wants to be driving around with manure on the back of their van. How's my accent?
Very good.
Other than a farmer, sorry if you're a farmer watching this by the way, I totally respect that you drive around with manure on the back of your van. It's a messy job but somebody has to do it, you know. I call it my shit stick. If I poke in the shit, you know, you poke the shit out like this. Did you get all the nuggets off? Because you should always try to get the nuggets off before you give it a proper wipe. Yeah, don't you have that problem? Don't answer that. They might be listening. They're cleaning the manure off in like minus temperatures. Is that the van life you dreamed of? This is not van life. Maybe one of them spins around. Aha! It was upside down this whole time.
Am I doing it bend strong?
No, you're bending the metal. You're too strong for your own good. You're freakishly strong.
Yeah, we're strong ladies.
I don't know what you did.
It's shitty work, but someone's got to do it.
And that someone is Ben.
Want to get on the other side before it runs out.
You got a hard job this time. Got a bit of a horn problem. I literally pushed my steering wheel to play the horn. Play the horn? Oh man, another thing to flip and fix. Every time I turn right, it beeps the horn. I'm gonna pull over. Alright, let's fix another thing, Boomerang. That's at least 12 miles we got before having to do something. Honestly, why? What's your problem, mate? That smells a bit odd. It's like an electrical short. If there's any impending danger, I have to reconnect that and then shake the steering wheel. Cool, I got it. We can do that. Oh god, everything's less fun when it's cold as well. But no one likes moaning on YouTube, so we're having a great time. I was saying to Tamara earlier on, I had envisioned that I would be putting my toolbox into the big black box on the back of the Combi at some point after I built the Combi, and that was 4 years ago, and I've still never moved the toolbox from here because you just need to access things all the time.
Ben had warned me that the Combi can be a little temperamental, or how did he put it?
It has character.
He also warned me that with a maximum cruising speed of 55 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour, the drive would be long and slow. I told him, well, if I'm going to embrace this digital nomad lifestyle, I'd better learn to make the most of it. He also said the drive to France would be boring. I guess he'd never road tripped with a Serb before.
So far so good with this Combi Life dream. Everything is more or less going to plan. We hadn't really found the sunshine and warmth that we've been searching for, but it's probably coming. And well, let's just agree to ignore the getting stuck in a giant pile of poo and Boomerang behaving like an attention-seeking fool. Those are surely just minor bumps in the road. We're on an adventure, guys. We're living our dream. You'll see. Everything will be just fine.
Things are not going so well for us here.
Or not. But that is a story for next time. Thanks for giving this video a thumbs up. The Combi Life channel is only possible with your support. If you'd like to get access to behind the scenes vids, real-time updates and hundreds of exclusive unlisted posts, please join the Combi Crew community on Patreon and YouTube channel members. It's the best way to keep the Combi Life videos rolling.
How's it going in here? Oh, there's a technique, you're doing well, but you should take all of it in one go. Take the next directions much faster. Everyone likes a fast bed erection, don't they?